Hey guys, what is up? Tonight I'm going to be doing, I guess, a little review on my toolbox. I've quickly went over this before in a video a long time ago, but I figured I would kind of update you guys and give a little bit more detail. I get a lot of questions about this thing, and I'm more than happy to make a video on it just because I absolutely love this thing. And I'll tell you where I got it and everything, how much I paid, and just, you know, open the drawers and just show you my array of tools that I've acquired over the years and just kind of what I use daily or you know, when I do a mod on the car. Just kind of talk about the bench. But first, figure it out. I just got this in the mail. I got some Adams cleaners. I was running out of a few things. Usually I get the gallons, but they had a buy one get one, so you know, you buy one bottle and then you get one free. So I got a few things that I use a lot. As you can see, I got doubles of everything. Well, not everything, but I didn't get doubles of this. As you can see, I just got refills on a few things. I was running out, especially of the detail spray and the tire and rubber cleaner. I usually get the gallons of this stuff, and I probably still will. I don't use the Adams bottles, but I just fill things up, and I have my gallons up there. But I'm just gonna use these to fill these bottles up, so I can get everything back up to where I like it, which is full. Yeah, just quick little unboxing, I guess. I mean, I obviously opened it up already, but I figured I would show you guys before I start that, mainly because I'm going to be filling them up tonight, and I'll be working on the workbench, so I figured I would just throw it in there. But more about the workbench. This is a Husky, I believe it's a 60, I forget all the specs, 60 inch or 61 inch, something like that. There was another one that's a little bit bigger, a 72 inch, but I didn't want anything that big because it would have came too far over and it would have gotten in the way of the door and everything. So I wanted something that was a little bit smaller. This size was absolutely perfect. This has a wooden top, which I'm not crazy about. I mean, it looks nice, but it can scratch pretty easily, as you know, if you don't take care of it. I mean, obviously there's stuff that you can put down on it. You can put PPF on it or something if you're really anal about it. But I almost prefer like a stainless top. I know that scratches a little bit easier, but it tends to stay cleaner. It looks a little bit better. I'm not sure if you can get a stainless top. It would be pretty cool if that was an option. But either way, I love the matte black. Normally they just look like that with the metal handles, but I love the all black. That's just more my style. But this thing is serious. There's a lot of toolbox brands out there and everything, but this, honestly, this is like on par with some like Snap-on stuff. Like the quality of this, I'm gonna have this thing for the rest of my life, and it's so well made. I honestly don't think anything is gonna go wrong with it. And I've had this for about a year now. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing the rest of the garage sheetrocked. I'm gonna finish the ceiling and everything. I also plan on doing better lighting. I just have these LED lights, which do the job. They just plug in and I can work them from my phone, but I want some better lighting in here. But if you are curious about these lights, they're only like 50 bucks. I think you get 6 or 8 of them in a pack, and I actually have Amazon linked down below if you guys are interested. They're really cheap, and they actually do a good job of lighting up the garage for now. So, but I am planning on doing better lighting. Like I said, I'm gonna do Swiss Trax flooring. It's gonna be like a big, it's gonna be like a room almost. Obviously, if you guys follow Obsessed Garage, it's gonna be very similar to that, but kind of like a budget friendly. It's not gonna be some crazy $20,000 overhaul or anything like that. But like I said, I'm just some normal dude in the garage, and just looking to do some cool updates and make it my own. But that's a whole other video down the line. What we're going to talk about is this toolbox. But yeah, this is the Husky 60 inch, I believe, 62 inch, something like that. It's along that length. But it is 14 drawers. It's the matte black version. It does have a power cord here, so you just plug it into an outlet, and then you got all these plugs here, so you can plug in lights and battery chargers or whatever you need. I have a camera plugged into mine and a light for now, but I do use it for like when I do polish a car or anything like that. You know, the vacuum, I use it just right there, which is very convenient. But there's one side, there's 7 drawers on one side and 7 drawers on the other. I really like the long ones on this side because you can fit so much in it. The bottom ones are a little bit deeper, but all the other ones are pretty much the, I don't know, the depth of them. They're probably about 2 or 3 inches, but it fits anything pretty much that I really could need. But let's start on this side. I'll open things up, kind of talk about just the drawers. Obviously this is my screwdriver drawer. Tries to keep it as neat as I possibly can, but the drawers do open up very wide. And the really nice part about it, I'll show you in a second, is these things are soft close, which was a huge thing for me. I wanted to make sure I had something with soft close. But yeah, I mean, this is all the screwdrivers I could possibly need. As you can see, soft close. These are my air tools, you know, measuring stuff, stud finder, a really cheap level, tape measures. This is just a random drawer. I ended up having too many drawers actually, so I was able to split some things up. But this is just some random stuff just to kind of get it out of the way. I don't really use a lot of this stuff. I mean, this drawer I do. This is all my lights that I use when I'm working on the car. This one's awesome. It's a headlamp. I use that all the time. This is like all the prying tools and razors and scissors and stuff like that. Some files, stapler, some basic stuff. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just random stuff I've acquired over the years. Like I said, the drawers do open a little bit more with the car's in the way. But this is all the tape and zip ties, stuff to kind of keep things together. And this is just a random drawer I have. An old polisher, a fan. I got all my battery chargers and stuff. Some masks, funnel. Nothing crazy. This is probably this is the messiest drawer of it all, but this is the bigger stuff that doesn't fit in the smaller ones, so I kind of try my best to neatly throw them in there. Then this is kind of where it gets a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more organized. Yeah, so you can see the drawers open up really wide. This is just where all my ratchet is. I got my gloves, a few little random things here, and I do have the Cobalt toolkit, which comes with these inserts, which are really nice. I do get a lot of questions on it. Pretty cool thing. It is like a carbon fiber. I mean, not real obviously, but it's just like an overlay kind of thing, but it looks cool. It looks really nice. These are kind of like all my extensions, ratchets and everything like that. Next drawer, I think you guys saw this in a previous video. These are my wrenches. Cool little inserts over here. It's got Allen keys and all that. These are all like little wrenches and all that stuff. I know, riveting video, but hey, figured you guys would be interested. This is kind of like my favorite couple next drawers. This is where all my sockets are. The next couple drawers are all sockets, but the drawers are so wide that you can fit so much more in there. So these are like all my pliers. There's a tool patch kit, C-clamp, and like I said, this is just tools that I've acquired over the years. So I'm not gonna have one single set of tools. It's just a whole bunch of things. So I do have some repeats. I do have a lot of 10 millimeters, which is really nice because those things just tend to walk away. There's another one. I can't open this one up all the way because of the car, but I have my torque wrench. I have a huge 1/2 inch ratcheting wrench, which is nice for the wheels. These are just like my drill bits. Larger sockets. These are the 1/2 inch. I will never use this size, but cool to have. It just came in the kit. So next drawer, more sockets. These are like the longer ones. Got a caulk gun. I mean, I don't really need to describe this stuff, but you guys just take a look, see what I got here. It looks like a mess, but it's very organized. These are like all my clips and screws for my weed whacker. Obviously, there's some wire, some random bolts and stuff. I have my bolt bag that everybody has. Just random little things that I just like to keep in here. You know, these are like where I keep my pop clips, screws and bolts, nails, anything like that. I try to keep it organized. It looks a little crazy, but it is organized. I know where everything is. And this last drawer is just kind of where I keep all the, you know, my drills, my impact wrench and all that stuff, heat gun, my power, my foam cannon. These are just the bigger stuff that obviously doesn't fit, but it all fits nicely in this bottom drawer. The one thing about this is that I really liked is they're double hinged, at least on the bigger one. So it can hold a decent amount of weight. Yeah, the smaller ones only have one hinge, obviously, because there's not enough room, but they are double hinged, so it can hold a tremendous amount of weight. And that's pretty cool. I mean, I really don't put a lot in here, but this thing is really heavy. I don't know the actual weight of it, but it's really, really heavy. It took some, they actually left it, when it got delivered, when I first got it, they left it at the edge of my driveway. So I literally had to take it out of the boxing, you know, the pallet and everything that it came on, and push this thing up my driveway. It was pretty damn heavy, and but I made it, and it's here. And it's got locking wheels, so you can move it around if you need to. It is mobile, and it is pretty easy to move around, but it's really heavy. But one of the really cool features about this is, I don't know if I'm able to do this with one hand. I forget where I put it. Oh, here it is. This top of the table actually is adjustable. So if you are working on something, you're a bit taller or something, and you need to get closer to, you don't want to be hunched over, you can actually, it comes with this reel, and the whole entire table lifts up. As you can see, it gets pretty high, and the really nice part about it is there is storage in here. So if you want to hide something, or you have some really long tools or something that you don't really use that often, you can throw them in there, which is really, really nice. It's just extra storage that you don't necessarily have. You can't put anything in the middle here because there's a bar up here that goes into this little section right here. But otherwise, you got some storage in the back here, storage right here. Now that I kind of forgot that I had that, so I'm gonna put some of that stuff over here and there, which is really cool. So I'll get that stuff out of the way, but I think it raises about, it's probably about a foot. So, you know, this is like up to my chest. So it goes up pretty high. So I don't know why you would need to get it that high, but I guess if you ever needed it that high, you can. Go figure. Every time that I use that camera, I run out of space or run out of battery. So sorry for the change in quality and sound as well. This is on my phone. I ran out of space. But as I was saying, as you can see, I have another tool cabinet over here. This is my old one, my first one I ever had. I originally just got that, and then I ended up getting that as well. And then I moved on to this giant thing. But for this, I solely use that for my car wash stuff. So I got all my towels, you know, just all the stuff that I use to clean my car. So I kind of dedicate this as these are some old microfibers, some random stuff. I don't use this stuff. I mainly just use these drawers. But it's a nice place to keep all the stuff that I use in one area. I used to keep it in bins, but having it just in there, it's nice and sealed, and I know where everything is. It stays nice and clean and folded nicely, and they're not thrown anywhere. So that's cool to have. But I do eventually want to get, I'm probably going to get one soon, is a matching cabinet like this, a tall cabinet to go on the side here. So I have like a little work area to kind of finish it off. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'll probably find a use for it. But I'll eventually, you know, it's going to be this tall cabinet, probably go up to there. It's going to fit right in that spot. I'm going to put all my microfibers in there. I'm going to get all the stuff off the wall. My buckets are going to go in there. So it's going to be even more cleaned up than I guess it already is. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's a little, I guess, tour of my toolbox. If you guys have any questions about it, be sure to ask them below. I'll be more than happy to answer. I have a link down below if you guys are interested in this. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the price. The price, I think it's around $1,000, which may seem kind of expensive, but honestly, if you're looking at something of this size, that has this much storage and this quality, that's a really, really good price. You know, snap-ons and stuff, those things are thousands of dollars that are probably even smaller than this, so you'd probably be paying more. So I definitely suggest taking a look at one of these. They're super nice quality. Everything is so well made. The black, it doesn't scratch. I thought it was going to scratch easily. It doesn't scratch easily at all. There's tons of storage. It's soft close. The drawers feel nice and quality. You know, everything opens really nicely. You know, awesome. I love it. I've been so happy with it. I know it's just a toolbox, but this kind of stuff makes me happy. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I appreciate you guys checking it out. I know a lot of you guys always ask about this, so I figured I'd make a video a little bit more detailed, because I know I did a little bit of a garage tour a while ago, just the things that I use, and I didn't really talk. I don't think I talked at all in it. But yeah, guys, any questions, be sure to ask them. If you haven't liked the video, if you're a newcomer, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.